All right, morning, almost afternoon.
It's 10 o'clock.
If you stay in Caldwell, out of all the places, I would say the Quality Inn, because now they have hiker flavor in their mouth.
They've had 2 hikers come and stay.
Yeah, they've had Steady stay with them and then us now, so.
And they're really friendly people.
Yeah, they're $10 more expensive than the cheapest one, but I would.
The cheapest one is NAR.
Yeah, I would recommend.
Also, this is like a good pad. You could totally resupply out of the Pilot Travel Center if you tried hard.
Yeah, do we go up this way?
We go up this way.
We go up this way. So, yeah, I would recommend this one out of all the spots here, because yeah, they got the hiker flavor in the mouth and it's generally nice. So, June 25th, we are got to walk about 3 miles back to trail. Magpie's pack looks okay. Somehow my pack always gets just. I got feelings about how chunky it is right now. So, yeah, we got 3 miles back to trail. And then from there, I think we got like 20 miles-ish to a shelter. Never do like giant miles out of town. We're getting out of town at like 10. So, not too worried.
That's part of making a Nero day work though, is that
Yeah.
you're really doing 2 Neros, like one really short one into town.
Yep.
And then one like basically like 3/4 of your mileage out of town.
Yep.
Because if you don't zero, it's hard to get enough like rest. But zeros do take up more time than these like short Nero, long Nero combos.
Yeah, because you'll end up, if you zero, you'll end up doing a Nero out of town too anyway, so.
Or at least not a full day. Like even leaving town, you're always going to be a couple miles short
Yeah.
of your goal. Like if you're regularly doing 30s, leaving town, you're going to end up doing at most 27 just because you have to get back on trail. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's more efficient, even if it looks like we're being lazy.
Yeah, I don't think it looks like we're being lazy. We'll start banging out the miles tomorrow. Or the Whipple might be grabbing our nipples and we might not be able to go quick, so we'll see. Yeah, I think I've talked all about that little spot as much as I need to. I don't know if I'm going to film the 3 miles back to trail because it's not trail, but wanted to let you know we're heading that way. So we are going to walk through Caldwell again and get up to the Buckeye where we got off, connect those steps. Well, there you go. All right, did a little side trip. Not yet walking back to the full trail. About a mile closer there to walk into Caldwell. To get back to trail, got to go that way. But taking a quick break. Magpie's mailing home some stuff. I think town dress and what else? I don't know. Just waiting to pack. I did mail back my Holy thermal. I was carrying 4 thermals. The one I'm wearing right now, 2 cold weather ones that I'm keeping, and then I was carrying a 4th one because it was a joke to Magpie, even though she never got a laugh out of it, and she was just like, why are you carrying that for close to 1,300 miles? So the joke went on long enough. I wasn't playing with the joke enough. Not enough humor was getting out of it. It was just more weight on my back. I'm not a gram weenie, but it was more so the space, because my pack's super chonky right now. So I sent back a Holy thermal, and when I say Holy, there were holes everywhere because yeah, the joke wasn't landing. So quick post office stop, back to trail. All right, tippy toes connected. Came down from that road yesterday. Buckeye goes that way. Oh, there's a Magpie just randomly on the Buckeye. Town is that way. So the steps of the Foots are connected. Magpie kept doing some weird pointing on the road walk. Pointing to different places.
Just making sure you didn't get lost.
Uh-huh.
Hi, cutie.
Hello.
Mwah.
Oh.
Smooch for you.
Smooch.
Want to turn on the tracker?
Yep.
Yep. What are you looking for?
Just seeing how long we can hold this.
I got all day.
Oh no. Okay. We're back on trail. Yeah. We walked that way yesterday and now we walk this way. The dangle has been connected. couldn't actually be trail. They don't give us trail. The trail systems don't have trail on them. Wow, this looks nice.
Yeah, it's not that bad. So this is going to be in good shape because they've been here recently.
Well, I think it got designated the Whipple guy, even though we're still not in the Whipple, nipple Whipple yet. Said the Whipple / road fork was like designated in 2020, I think. 2021 maybe. It's new.
Well, hopefully that means that it's in better shape than the thing around the other lake, Lake.
Rest area number 1. That must mean there's multiple.
Yeah, that means it does imply the existence of a number 2.
Huh. There's also a picnic area.
Eagle Scouts, just crushing it.
They are crushing it back here.
Eagle Scouts are our friends.
Good job.
A+ Eagle Scouts.
You sure that's not? Oh, this is the trail.
Like, it's 4 and 2 days afterwards. And they do it while you're on your period. Because then it's actually easier to keep your period. Shorter period ever. So that's going to be something.
That was actually a very pleasant chunk of trail. The Caldwell Lake chunk. And now we are back to the regular scheduled programming of road walk. We have road walk for the rest of the day. So it's like 1 o'clock. Got like 16 miles on the day. Left, haven't done 16 miles. So should get into camp around 7-ish. Really nowhere else to camp besides the shelter next to the road, so that's gonna be our spot. And all we got is, at least from what I could see on the maps, dirt road, so not too bad. Be able to hold a pace on it. We took lunch back there at rest area number 2. That's a good spot. If you want a bench, there's a picnic area, but rest area number 2 is pretty nice too. So yeah, just kind of cruising, not really caring in the world. The NCT once again decides our miles for us instead of us getting to decide the miles. So is what it is. And then we'll be able to wake up on trail tomorrow, get into the thickness of the section, start really banging out. But for now, we just cruise. So this is the other road that you can walk into Caldwell on Sayersville. If you take that road down, you'll get into Caldwell. I liked our route better. I mean, any way you slice it, if you're trying to get into Caldwell, you're gonna have to walk a detour off a trail. But if you want to get more official trail miles in and then do it, that road looks a little rougher than what we walked. So up to you. But yeah, Sayersville Road, you could get into Caldwell as well. You could call this person passionate about tractors. 1 tractor, 2 tractors, 3 tractors. And I love that they got different colors. Good collection. Yeah, I know they're probably actually used for work, but I had fun counting the tractors. Little ridgelines of Ohio. It is these little ridgelines. Pretty cool. My feet are sticking to the tar. You can see my footsteps. It's melted tar. Bonkers! I don't know if they just redid this or what, but the foots, I don't do feet shot for y'all because it's super tacky like I've said, but I had to do this because literally just melting to the road. Bonkers! Straight up Looney Tunes. Oh, there's barking spiders on this road. Ooh, smelly barking spiders. All right, so we're about sub 10 to the shelter. Little after 3 o'clock, like 3:01, 3:02. So the roads today, which are the trail, they fluctuated. So right now this gravel is very good for walking, very contingent for cruising. Some of the roads though that we've had have had the gravel that is not beat down, and that stuff just churns your wheels, some ankle breakers in there. So not all roads are made the same. I've said it once, I've said it many times, but this stuff is pretty good for cruising. As for water today, you have good water today. There's been some good sources that we've been crossing over. So yeah, you don't have to worry about water too much today. There's been good source every 2 miles, 3 miles about. Yeah, that's about it. Got a few more hours of walking. We're gonna find out what the shelter looks like. All right, about 9 miles, a little less, like 8.9. There's a little culvert that there's some really good agua that passes across. So looking ahead on the maps, we didn't see many other blue lines that were like close. I mean, there were some that were close-ish to the trail, but too far away for my liking that you would have to bushwhack down to go through some thickness that I don't want to go through, some thickness and thickness. So
This stream is technically called Mare Run.
it's called Mare Run, the stream technically. So instead, we got about 9 miles to the shelter, and I think we're just going to do water carries in. Both got about 3 liters. There could be better water, but with Ohio, we've taken some gambles before, and I don't know, we're getting to camp early, so I'd rather have more water than not enough or not any. And yeah, that's kind of the sitch. So 3:30-ish, 9 miles to go-ish. Not a care in the world, just kind of stepping. Magpie is going to pack out a few tires, it looks like.
No, I'm good actually. I'm good.
There's a 1 tire, there's a 2 tire. It's a tire graveyard. God damn. Oh, I don't cuss on here. GD. Well, I think I cuss on here a lot, actually. I used to be PG. What happened to me? Magpie tainted me. She took away my innocence. I was an innocent little boy. I was an innocent little Pinocchio boy. Until Magpie took away the innocence. She tries to blame it on Florida. But I was an innocent little boy. I'm a real boy, Magpie. I'm a real boy. And Magpie corrupted me. With all her water drinking and her food eating and her fraternizing with the enemy. Yeah, with organizing packs. Ugh. Corruption at the highest level. We're gonna have to work through this together. We'll wander and ponder about this corruption. Oh, she's gonna put in the headphones because I started to get touch into the narration. All right, this is a long ramble for a water source. There's water. Ooh, back on Ohio ridgelines. I like. Alright, so about 3 miles. Whew, that wind picked up. About 3 miles to the shelter, about 5:30, and it just transitioned back to a little bit of chunky gravel road. Should just be able to follow this road all the way in. Yeah, so water sitch, have not seen anything since that 6 miler, 6 miles ago. So if you're going westbound on the NCT Buckeye, get water maybe 9 miles from the shelter. We still got 3 miles, so we might pass something else.
Off the ridge a little bit.
Yeah.
Part of why we're not seeing water is because right now we're up top, and I think all the water drains down. So, I mean, obviously it does, that's how gravity works, but they're going to drop down off the ridge a little bit, and there might be some, but there might also not be. So.
Yeah. So water sitch gets a little wacky again. Might find some, might not. If I do, I'll point it out so you don't have to do water carries. But just 3 miles of cruising. Just a cruisy day out of town. Interesting to see what this shelter's about. Should be like literally right on the side of this road. It's gonna be
Pretty rural road.
It is very rural. Okay, we go. All right, about a mile left to the shelter. Still no signs of agua, so I'm really glad we made the judgment call we made, filling up. Still got about 3 liters on my back. Yeah, so if you're going this direction, staying at that shelter, be prepared. You're gonna have a little carry. And yeah, we're at the very tippity-toppity. Magpie's cruising bippity-boppity. And we're gonna get to the shelter, see what it's about. Probably getting at like 6:20, super early, but we don't really have much more of a choice. We could do 10 miles past it, but that would get us into camp at 9:30. So not really a choice, but we're happy with it. Small mile day out of town. We'll live with it. Cook up some grubbage. We're happy. All right, so look for this little camping icon. That should point us in the direction of the shelter. So there's a pool of water. Besides that, no luck. But this should be the path to the shelter, this little 2-track. So walk with me and talk with me, baby. Walk with me and talk with me. Yeah. So far, even there's like some water sources on the map about that are close to here, but I would not rely on them. The one that we just passed on the way here, super dry. So yeah, wouldn't rely on that. If you're coming our way, you're gonna have to carry it for 9 miles, just plain and simple. This is the shelter, and this is probably home for the night. Not bad. Not bad. 6:20. Little early, but is what it is. Oh, nice. They use door paneling for the roof. That's super cool. Gonna look at the shelter box, shelter log. Nice shelter. It's tucked in off the road enough that the icon made it look like it was right next to it. But it is in fact off the road enough that you don't have to really worry. Yeah, it looks like, oh wow. No. Wow, Buckeye Trail. Y'all awesome. We packed out water though. We'll leave it for somebody in need. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Buckeye Trail. That was very cool. Oh, I'm gonna look into that. And the baby should be rolling up any second now. Good day. I wonder how, if I flip it, it will look. I bet my face is gonna be so dark. Can you even see me? I doubt it. Yeah, it's gonna be home for the night. I don't know if that rain is gonna come in today or tomorrow, but if it does come in tonight, our door paneling roof shall keep it good. Oh, I think I see the babe. I think I see the babe. Thank you, Buckeye Trail. This was actually very much needed. Without this shelter here, miles would get super wacky. I don't know if it's my vision that's dark or the camera vision that's dark. Might be one of the two. Hey, baby.
Hi, sweetie.
Look at who's here. Look at who's here. They put the roof on with door paneling.
They did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's still nice. Welcome to the darkness.
It dark in here.
but it's still nice.
It's still nice.
Welcome home, baby.
Hello.
Hello. All right, so found this from 2018. Who are you? I don't know anybody in 2018 that did this, but also I'm not the expert on NCT stuff. So if anybody knows who did the NCT in 2018 this type of way, leave a comment, because I would be very interested to know who through hiked it that year. Why wouldn't you write your name? Come on, buddy. Come on. 20 on the dot.
That's not bad. We did that in 6.5 hours.
5.5 in moving time. That's not bad at all. Not bad. We got it.
No wonder I feel tired.
So that trail log, again, if you know the person in 2018 that did it, holler at me. But everybody that signed that has been like a hardcore hiker. That's really interesting. I mean, the only people that would find the shelter or hike to the shelter would be that, probably. All right, this might be the last video of the night. Got the mileage, all Gucci. Good night. Well, good night to y'all. We're gonna stay up a little bit. It's still early. It's like 7 o'clock. It's 6:30. Yeah. Good night to y'all.